All right, now we're live on YouTube. We just got done watching the season finale of Loki, and yes, they have established the multiverse. There is so essentially that version of Kang had basically taken he won the war basically, and then what he did was he eliminated all the other timelines and created one solid timeline and use the TVA to that's what they call pruning it, because every time it would branch out they'd prune it, you know what I mean, and they just kept one steady timeline. Well, now he's dead, and so now the timeline is
And
becoming a multiverse because now it's branching out, and you saw how crazy it got. And then come to find out, yeah, the multiverse is born. Literally, it is born. And so now, okay, so now we know that shit's gonna hit the fan,
this is some
and
heavy shit, man.
this is some heavy shit. So the next movie to come out is what? It's Spider-Man, right?
Well, there's Shang-Chi, Eternals, and Spider-Man.
Yeah, Shang-Chi, that's right. And then Spider-Man. So, oh my god. It was all right. We're getting taped mouth Deadpool fighting new Deadpool. Yeah, probably. How will this lead to Spider-Man 3 and Doctor Strange 2? I
Well, the
don't know.
multiverse is open. Will Doctor Strange be trying to control it?
I probably trying to contain it at this point. What's up, Prima? We got 187 up in the chat as well. We're gonna do a quick little summary of the episode because it is pretty late. But man, this is crazy. So they've definitely established that the multiverse is off and running. You saw the timeline. You saw all the branches coming out. No one's pruning it anymore. And yes, as Anthony Military says, so season 2 is coming out next year. This is actually a cool idea because now what this says is we're going to continue on to see Loki's character on Disney Plus, and so they don't have to focus on showing him too much in the movies coming up, unless he makes cameo appearances, which would be pretty cool. That was Kang, yeah. So that was a version of Kang that didn't want war, that wanted peace and balance. Now we're gonna get variants of everybody. And so what this does is that now you can literally bring back fucking Thanos if you wanted to, because he exists in a different multiverse.
Dude, I mean, you can bring back like a good guy Thanos. You can, like, it doesn't matter. Like, they're variants. They could be completely different or be the exact same.
And so Mobius, now Andrew, Mobius didn't know who Loki was, is because
the timeline
in that world, in whatever reality he's in, whatever timeline he's in, they never met him before.
Yeah, even the timekeepers are different. There's only one dude.
There's only one dude. He didn't create the timekeepers. He just, so in that world, he didn't create timekeepers. It was himself. He was Kang the Conqueror. He even said, "So some call me a conqueror."
Well, no. So what was interesting that he broke down was he was talking about, like, who are you? And he's like, well, throughout the years I've been known as Conqueror, and like that's such a King the Conqueror reference. But then he said, who are you fighting? Who's your enemy? And he's like, me. He's like, my variants are the most dangerous. Like they go at war. They go on multiversal wars. They have highly technology. And even the one he said from the 31st century, that is Kang's origin. He's a man. He's a scientist from the 31st century.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, man, this shit's crazy.
This is crazy. This is probably the craziest ending that we've had yet to any of these shows, because now so basically everything I thought that wouldn't happen pretty much happened at the end of this episode, which I'm very happy with. We got Kang, we got the multiverse. There's going to be a season 2 of Loki, and all three of those things that I said I didn't think it was going to happen at the end of the season because I didn't want to get my expectations up too high. And now this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted them to do. And to me, this is a great reward for watching all these shows. Like, hey, now it feels so much more fulfilling. So the multiverse is off and running. I mean, we saw it branching off. Jonathan Majors knocked out of the park. Jesus, I was on the edge of my seat. Yeah, no, Caleb, I agree. Jonathan Majors kicked ass in this episode. And you know what?
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I was going to say, you know what? I hope Warner Brothers is watching this, because they had him in Lovecraft Country and they canceled that show.
Dude, he was so
So
good in Lovecraft Country too, man. He's such an
exactly.
amazing actor. Dude,
Go
so
ahead.
good. I was gonna say was, okay, this is why you don't believe anything actors say, because Jonathan Majors was asked something. He's all like, "Will you be in Loki?" And he's like, "Loki? I don't know what that is." Like, he was sweating and stuff. But so you never take actors shit as real because they always be lying.
Yeah, there are hundreds of Spider-Man, Wolverine, and so on. So now this brings up a good point, okay? And I think this is where DC was trying to get to, but obviously Marvel got there before they did. Is that when you establish a multiverse the way that the MCU has, you can essentially now come out with individual solo movies that are self-contained stories because now
Yeah,
you have a multiverse. You established that already.
yeah. I mean, dude, think about it. We could have like a Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire. We could have a Amazing Spider-Man 3, and it not affect the MCU. That's what the multiverse
Yes.
does.
Yes. And they had to do this because they couldn't stay locked into that one timeline. And I love the way that they created this because oh my god, it's really brilliant if you look at it. So the reason why we were seeing, the MCU as one long story is because there was only just one timeline that existed. And now that timeline has been broken into all these variant timelines, which essentially makes a multiverse. And oh my god, man, this is crazy. This is so crazy.
I'll be real.
Yes.
I was not expecting this.
No, I was not either. I mean, this is blowing my fucking mind right now. This is nuts. Yeah, just different versions of everybody. Exactly. No matter what, the JL trilogy will never be beat. Damn, Marvel just killed DC's multiverse. Well, look, here's the thing: we haven't seen it yet because DC hasn't done it yet because it's going to happen in the Flash coming up next year. So, but they had a chance to get ahead of them, but they kind of blew it. I mean, Marvel didn't do shit for a year, but look, it is what it is. They couldn't come out with anything to establish it unless they added it to Zack Snyder's Justice League, but they didn't want to do that. So, whatever.
I mean, Steppenwolf did say multiverse, but
He did say multiverse, but I mean, you know what I mean? That's not enough. It's
yeah,
not enough. The Fox X-Men universe, yeah. I mean, at this point, I would say it exists somewhere.
dude, Feige
This,
has so many more toys now, bro. He can go in so many different
yeah.
sandboxes.
No, you really can, and man, this just opens the door for everything. Ghost Rider.
Dude, the average Marvel fan's like, what the fuck just happened?
Are you saving this for Twitch? What does that mean? Prakash, exactly. WB hates money. Right now they're like, damn it, how the fuck did this happen? It's still cringe. I'm back on YouTube now. So if you go over to YouTube, we're live as well. We're gonna be live in about another 10 minutes or so talking about this episode. This was fucking awesome. I had a great time watching this. At first, I was a little confused. I was a little kind of like, what is going on? But this was really, really cool. And I love the way they established the multiverse. I love the way they established everything. That was so fucking awesome. What's up, Bell?
Dude, it really was. Like, everybody was all like, dude, don't get your hopes up. We're gonna get a villain Loki. It's gonna be super cringe. And like, even that one dude, like, it's so cringe. But dude, this is epic. Like, he didn't even need a big fight, and I was still super locked into this finale.
Dude, this was so good, dude. And now Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield exist. You know what, Andrew? I'm not gonna argue with you because I
I
think you're
feel
right.
so bad. I feel so bad for Doctor Strange. He's probably like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah. So, what's the next thing we're gonna see? Is gonna be what? Spider-Man: No Way Home.
The next scene with probably tie-ins to this will be Spider-Man Far From Home, and then Doctor Strange. And then
Because I don't know.
probably season 2
Well,
of Loki.
Well, I would imagine at the end of Shang-Chi, there's gonna be something unless it's set back at a previous time.
Yeah, I mean, it
It's
is
not though.
confusing because a lot of these scenes were getting delayed, so we really don't know, like, what Kevin put into different stuff. Maybe he changed stuff later on, because these have all been delayed, and you never know what he's done in the meantime.
So the Ancient One didn't know about Kang, a technical guy. So much more power, so much powerful over a mystical person. Interesting. Mark Buffalo sucks. Right on, Batgirl. Black Panther is dead. Yes, he is dead. This is why I love this is why I love Marvel. When they trip, it's quickly forgotten. They dust themselves off and try harder. In the words of Captain Marvel, I further fast, but yeah. Let's see. He says there can be a timeline where Edward Norton's whole exactly that could exist as well. So it
That could
really
be
opens the
crazy.
door for a lot of different things, and we'll see what DC does when they do their multiverse. But I mean, now you're gonna have the multiverse wars, essentially, like
Yeah.
who can make the most multiverse content, between Warner's and Disney at this point. So it's
I
gonna be pretty
mean,
nuts.
I think it's leaning towards Marvel because they've had a plan for years, and
Yeah.
DC's just trying to get their shit. They're like, well, look, we still have a multiverse, kind of, not really.
They're still drawing their plans up right now. In fact, our intel shows us that their plan is still pretty bare bones. Here it is right here. Okay, I do the Batcave, a little spin,
Mike,
Aquaman, and money. Yeah, money.
we
Okay, yeah, we got it. Or tomorrow.
gotta get
Fuck.
that.
And I'm glad Miss Minutes wasn't the main villain
Dude,
that would have
I
sucked.
was scared for a second though. When she came in, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
For a minute there, I thought that was really it. I was like,
I
fuck,
was
here
like,
we
dude,
go,
we got
here we go.
bonered again.
I know, exactly. We got bonered again. I would have been like, what the hell? But no, this is really cool. Well, now Marvel fans is happy. Don't forget that Justice League Zack Snyder established. Yeah, no, he did because they said it in Zack Snyder Justice League. Steppenwolf said it, throughout the multiverse. But I mean, that's to me, this is what we're going for now. Is that now you're gonna have a multiverse war between DC and Marvel, not like going against each other, but I'm saying is that like as with IPs, it's going to be who can create the most original content,
Yeah.
on either HBO Max and in the movies or Disney Plus or in the theaters for the MCU. This is gonna be really cool, and as a fan, this is a great time to be a fan. I mean, look, we're about to get a shit ton of content, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Now, Top Dog has a question. He says, "Where did Renslayer go?" I don't know where Renslayer went. She said she went to go find her freedom. I think she said. So I think we'll catch up with her probably in season 2. I mean, I don't see how we can't. We don't care about DC except for selling toys. Facts. I know that's true. Hey, guys, Prakash, that is true. That's breaking news. Facts, straight up. Let's see. True.
I mean,
Well,
Nicotina, like you said, was it's that rivalry. Like even when when the cinematic universes were starting with DCEU, MCU, people were like Man of Steel, and then they were like BVS, Civil War. Which one? They were competing. I feel like this is going to be the same thing.
Yeah, no, I think so. From Henry Snyder's multiverse, from him, it's not the same as it's going to be different. They're all going to have their own variation of it, but at least we're getting it in both, DC and in Marvel. But so far,
and the both movie universes.
Yeah, exactly. And oh god, bring back Eric Bana as the Hulk. He probably will at this point. Fuck, bring in Nick Cage, Ghost Rider. That'd be fucking cool at this point. Dude, this is awesome, dude. I love what the MCU did. I love how they did this, man. This is this is so cool.
That was cool.
It was very cool. I loved that it was rewarding at the end. Like, bam, you know what I mean? Like, there you go. There's your multiverse, and it like, dude, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I mean, this was the problem with like WandaVision was like you had all these like Devil and Mephisto and shit like that, and they really didn't like it. But like they dropped a lot, and it really didn't go anywhere. With Loki, it dropped a lot of Kang stuff, and we got Kang. It was very rewarding. Like everybody being like, well, it has to be Kang, and then it was a version of Kang. So I'm pumped. I'm happy. They didn't boner us.
Yeah, they did not Ralph Boner us, which is awesome. And I mean, Kiki's got a point here. I mean, yeah. So RDJ and Evans are coming back. I mean, I don't know if they're going to come back, but now you can bring them back in whatever iteration you want to. And I think that's why, now we're going to get, what is it? The series, this one? We're going to get the What If series because now, and that's why they were kind of establishing that, you know what I mean? That, like, now you're going to see
Dude,
all of this.
you're right. What if show is probably these universes that were just created in Loki. That's the tie-in.
Yeah.
That's smart. That's big brain.
Yeah, and then now because who were they showing that was watching over it? Remember,
The Watcher.
the Watcher, and now he's gonna see this happening, and he's gonna start talking about in this world, this is what, you know what I mean, and we're gonna see all the different variations and all the different worlds that
Dude,
exist within the
I'm so
multiverse because now they can do anything.
Dude, exactly.
I almost feel like I don't know. It's crazy because like we thought we'd get this in WandaVision, okay? Instead, what they did was they decided to focus on character building in WandaVision and character development in Falcon and Winter Soldier. And then you get to Loki and you're like, well, that shit doesn't even fucking matter anymore.
I don't like, dude. You know who Loki is. We don't need more character development. Let's just give
Yeah.
you. Let's just continue the MCU in crazy bombastic shit.
Yeah, totally, dude. I mean, this is fucking awesome. Let's see. Let's answer a few more questions here before we go. Can't wait for all the hate video. I know, right? Dude, 187, you nailed it, man. There's gonna be so many hate videos, it's gonna be ridiculous. And I don't know why, because this is fucking badass, dude. I'm so
I
excited.
know, dude, there's
right
gonna be
now.
some people who are like, I didn't understand what happened.
What
I'm a normie.
happened? I was not even Kang. Just set up Star Wars versus Marvel. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'll admit this was amazing. Yeah, I thought it was really cool. I thought it was brilliant the way they put this together. ZSJL kind of established the multiverse as Darkseid couldn't locate Earth. He had fought back until the mother. Yeah, exactly. So, and that's another aspect of the story that it wasn't fully explained because it was only so much time. They had 4 hours. But he's an interdimensional being, so it's like, he was traveling to different universes, and so they didn't know which universe that the mother box was in, or let alone the anti-life equation. So that's what was going on with that.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Did you know the showrunner that's doing Loki is doing Star Wars movie with Kevin Feige? That's pretty cool.
I did not know that.
I can probably get a lot of heat for this, but the MCU has better character continuity than DC. Well, yeah, no, they do. But the storyline continuity are both are filled with plot holes. Snyderverse is near perfect until now. I mean, look, Snyderverse is fucking awesome. I absolutely love it. I want to see it continued. We're gonna see a little bit of it from one perspective with the motion comic that's coming out. There it is, right there. There's one of the newest shots that we put out there, which was the lanterns on the assault. But hopefully WB or hopefully Warner Media, Warner Discovery can make it, because that'd be really, really cool. Yeah, because Thor: Dark World is a masterpiece. Why are there two Renslayers? Because basically, because she's a variant, and so she showed the other.
Yeah, she was trying to prove to the dude that they're variants.
He was like, "What's she doing here?" And she's trying to say, she's going to tell her, "Look, she's a variant. The one that we know is the variant. This is the real one." And so then it kind of wakes everybody up. There you go, Prakash. The TVA Renslayer is a variant. Fuck, man, this is so insane. Marvel is doing the multiverse better than WB is doing right now with the DCEU. I know. Well, but look, we already knew that the MCU was going to do a better job at this, and they've done a better job with their universe all the way around. So that does not surprise me whatsoever. The DCU right now is directionless. Nobody knows where they're headed. Exactly. The Multiverse of Madness is so hype. Yeah, so that's gonna be crazy too when we get to the Multiverse of Madness. Holy shit! And yeah, dude, hey, you guys, fucking drop the hashtag on social media as much as you can, you guys. Hashtag Justice League Motion Comic. It's a project that I'm working on with the Four Nerds, with a lot of other YouTubers. and actors, and of course, me and Matt Miranda and Hussein from Lightcast
Are you
are heading
voicing?
this project. What's that?
Are you gonna be a voice?
I am.
Oh, exclusive.
Exclusive. Yeah. I actually, I will say that I do voice a character. I'm just not gonna say which character it is. But I can tell you
It's
that's not a
Granny Goodness,
character.
isn't it?
It's not a character that you'll see who it is. But yeah. So breaking news: I am voicing a character. And breaking news: the MCU has established hardcore that they have a multiverse. And yeah, check out the Justice League motion comic. We dropped some videos for that already. We've dropped some stills as well. We saw this one here. This was the Green Lantern. Let me get that out of the way. We got the Green Lantern picture, which when you guys see this in actual motion, when it moves, it looks so fucking badass. So I can't wait for you guys to see that. And there's another one from the Flash that dropped today as well by Ohio Dave. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be a lot of fun, you guys. And let's see. Yeah. So Marcus thinks that he's better than Thanos already. I don't know about that, but he was pretty cool though.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, King has that, and he has that power too. Because like some stuff in the comics, King's like he's fighting the Avengers, and he brings in like alternate evil Avengers to fight our Avengers. Like he's very smart. He's a smart man.
No, there will not be a Space Jam watch party. It's a WB product, so if I stream anything from Warner's, they hit you with a copyright strike because they're
Especially
fucking
Nicotina.
douchebags. Especially me, yeah, especially now because I'm one of the guys who's helping put together the motion comic. Now they hate my guts. They're like,
Yeah, dude,
that
Nicotina's
guy.
on their list right now.
Yeah, I made the list. Now who knows? Let's see. Oh, Variety just posted Loki will return for season 2. Yeah, we just saw that.
Yeah, no shit, Variety. Did you not watch the episode?
Well, yeah, they waited for it to air, and they're like, yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, guys, that's gonna do it for us here on the Nicotina Show. That was quite the episode. That was awesome. Awesome episode. Gavin, are you excited for season 2? Which I don't know, when that's gonna come out.
I would say about year, maybe.
Yeah. But like,
I'm
what happened to
pumped, though.
Sylvie? Is Sylvie still gonna stay there and try to run things? I
Is
don't know
she
what she's gonna
stuck
do.
there?
Well, she has that little pad that she can use.
Oh yeah, I guess she's not stuck
Look
there.
at Jamie. Jamie's like, I just finished it. Awesome. It was awesome. Opposite episode. Well, it's confirmed a season 2 before this episode. Yeah. So there will be a season 2 of Loki. So that's gonna be pretty cool. And I like how they're gonna continue that storyline on Disney Plus because it was so successful and it did so well. So yeah, I'm really,
this show
really
has
excited
made
about that.
more money than the other two, like money wise.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I guess that's just like how Disney Plus shows go. Like each time a new show comes out, they're always like, "This has made the most money."
Yeah, exactly. All right, cool. Well, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching the show. If you guys want to watch the episode with our commentary, check it out on Twitch on my my Twitch channel. Follow Gavin on Twitter, social media at Gavin Cooley. Right? Is that right?
Yep, you are right.
And obviously, you can follow me on Twitter as well at Nicotina_show. Also, subscribe to the channel, guys. Show me some love. Subscribe, smash the like button. I do a live stream every Monday, and I have daily content throughout the week. And we do watch parties as well. We started here. Go to Twitch and come back here and talk about it. It's a lot of fun, you guys. And until fucking Monday, guys, I'll see you. I'll see you next week. Have a beautiful weekend. Have a great rest of the week. The multiverse is up and running on the MCU. It's gonna kick some ass, and let's hope that DC can catch up because right now
they're
slacking, and they're in the dust right now. Like, wait. In fact, this is a good video right now of how Disney treats, or like, I'll just play it.
What is your name? I told you it doesn't matter what your name is.
That was Disney to the to WB, pretty much, man. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Watch Loki episode 6. It was badass. And for Gavin Cooley and myself, Nicotina, I'll see you guys next time.